Cheer up, Monday. It's a phone-in, not root canal work.
Listen, I agreed to do this as a favour for Linda Block. There'll be no questions about management and no questions about Carl Fletcher.
Yeah, we're on. Good morning and welcome to Sports Breakfast Live on Harchester Sound 102 FM. My guest this morning is Harchester United's Monday Bandele. Still reeling from that sharp exit from the Champions League. Monday, you must have been gutted.
Mallorca was a disappointment, of course, but we're still in Europe. The last time
I'm going to stop over tonight, Stevie.
Shh, babe, I'm listening.
The team we've got, I truly believe we can go all the way this time. There's the UEFA Cup, and of course, we have everything to play for in the Premier League.
Yet you also have a striker facing a murder trial.
A manager sacked in disgrace and a dressing room in chaos, which, let's face it, can't be good for morale. But then again, it's the usual nightmare start to a Harchester season, and the fans have plenty to say about it.
Well, at least I've got something else to talk about other than us and the baby.
Shh. Provokes a spirited response from the supporters.
They've been jamming our switchboard since first thing this morning. So let's hear their views. Our first caller is Dougie. Go ahead.
Good morning, Dougie. What is your question?
I'd like to know when the club's going to appoint a proper manager. David Spears is not the man. He was only ever Alan Rothman's assistant, and now Rothman's gone, he's no blood... What does he think he's playing at? How long has it taken to get to the Champions League, only to be knocked out in the first...
Spears,
Give this to Linda Block when she gets in, will you?
David, wait!
It's a disgrace. All right, Alan Rothman might have been a crook, but at
Is this
least
what I
he got
think it
some
is?
results.
Effective immediately. It's what you wanted, isn't it?
Well, you have a contract and I've not released you from it just yet. Yes, David, I am looking for a new manager to take over, but John Barnes has pulled out. I need you to carry on. For a few days, maybe even the Charlton game.
Look, we have a manager. His name is David Spears. Now, any change to that would be for Linda Block and the board to sort out.
The bookies on the high street are giving 3-1 Ray Wyatt to return, 7-1 Alan Kirbishley.
You can even get 100-1 on Carl Fletcher, though with
Don't
all
put
his
yourself through this, David. Turn it off.
Line 4 next. Who's there?
It's Ian, Bob. Love your show.
Thank you. What's your question for Monday Bandele?
I was just wondering, have you ever thought of going for the manager's job yourself, Monday?
Good question. What's your answer to that, Mr. Bandele? Do you fancy managing Harchester United?
Is that motor of yours broken down again, has it? 5 more minutes and you'd have missed me.
Do you hear the radio before?
Yeah.
Monday for manager, eh? What do you reckon? Yeah, well, I reckon it's a great idea. And I reckon that you should talk to people. You know, sound them out of it.
And what, you want me to be campaign manager, do you?
Well, yeah, people listen to you, don't they?
Slow down, sunshine. I don't even know if I agree with the idea myself yet.
My last sit is heading for Birmingham on Friday, so I'll be round for the Charlton game.
Whatever, babe. I've got to go. I'll be late for training.
Will you? No goodbye kiss?
Okay. Hello, Linda Block's office. No, I'm afraid she's not... Jeff, is that you? I'm sorry, my so-called PA hasn't turned up yet and the phone's ringing everywhere. Can I call you back? Thank you. Hello, Zoe. Any sign of Claudia yet? No. Do me a favour, can you ring the Grange? I think she's in room 207 or something. Listen, if she is still there, can you tell her she needn't bother... No. Actually, I think I'll tell her myself.
Oh, hello there. You're a friend of Stevie's, aren't you?
His fiancée, actually. And you are?
Linda Block's PA, Claudia Spence. I thought I recognised you from the Mallorca game the other day.
Oh, yeah. Luckily I had a flight cancelled. Pity they lost. Anyway, gotta run.
Good morning to the lovely Claudia. Who's your friend?
Not mine, Stevie's. His fiancée, I think she said.
He has fiancée?
One, at least.
But how can this make you feel?
Me? Why should I care?
Well, I thought he's... Oh.
Stevie said what?
No, really, I cannot.
Force yourself, Andre.
Everyone respects Monday. He could bring some top talent to this club.
Ain't exactly the silliest idea I've ever heard. What do you think, Fletch?
Hey, Monday as manager. What do you think? I mean, come on, Sunshine. I know you were in the frame last season, but, I mean, we're hardly going to appoint a manager who might...
What? Spend the next 30 years in jail?
Well, I thought that brief of yours was going to make it all go away.
Yeah, it was. Until the police came up with some witness who couldn't have seen nothing because I didn't do nothing.
Who was that?
I don't know. They're not allowed to tell me because the person wants witness protection. I mean, what do they think I'm going to do?
Well, top them as well, I suppose.
All right, what is this? A ladies' sewing circle? Save the gossip for later. Out on that pitch, now.
I'm sorry I'm late. Radio interview.
Yeah, I think we all heard. Well, we'll be on the pitch when you feel up to joining us.
Larry, hi, it's Dawn. Dawn Daniels. No. Just to let you know I'm back in business. Or we can talk about that over lunch. I'm coming to town. Where the hell do you think you've been? It's nearly 10 o'clock.
Thinking about making a claim for sexual harassment?
I beg your pardon.
I discover that two players have been making bets with each other to see who could sleep with me first, on the strength of which one of them forced his way into my hotel room the other day.
What?
Stevie Shaw. He bribed room service to let him bring me my breakfast in bed. And do you know how much was at stake? £1 measly pound. That's the most insulting part of all.
Do you want to know what I find insulting, Claudia? The fact that because your father owns this club, you think you can come swanning in here whatever time you feel like it. The fact that you're supposed to be learning how this office runs, and you don't even pay attention to the simplest of tasks.
Maybe that's because you give me such mind-numbingly boring things to do. How many ways are there to fax a letter and make a cup of coffee?
Well, there's a right way and a wrong way, and you usually choose the latter. Right. If you think you can manage it, I would like a coffee, please. Hot, black, strong. And by the way, when I first got here, I had the same bet placed about me.
For £1?
No. They bet their sports cars.
Go! I said pump those arms, lads, and go. Keep those knees up. Go. Pump those arms, that's it. Go. So, lads, go.
Monday, you got the respect of everybody in this team. And I reckon that most of them are back if you just
Danny,
decide...
now is not the time to discuss this.
Right, that's enough. 5 aside. Danny, you sit this one out.
What?
Pegty, you're on. Still haven't made my mind up about Saturday, and there's a couple of spots begging.
Well, you mean I might be in the squad for Charlton?
Well, you give me a reason to include your son. The same goes for everyone here. If I had to pick the squad and the strength of today's performances, I would have 11 question marks on that team sheet. Come on, get on with it. Coming in, boys.
Don't get too excited. He probably won't be picking the team come Saturday.
Morning. I've got the comps for the Charlton game. I was wondering how many Linda wanted.
She hasn't said. And I don't dare ask her. She's not very pleased with me this morning.
She seems to have a real downer on you, which is weird because normally she's so nice. Anyway, look, I'll give you 8. And give me back any you don't need, yeah?
Nikki? What do you know about Stevie Shaw?
Well, how do you mean?
You sort out his comps too, right? Who does he usually give tickets to? Wife, girlfriend?
Well, there's Yasmin Shawcross, the model. I think they're engaged, only... No, now I come to think of it, he invited another girl to a couple of games. She was at the Mallorca game. Was it Mary?
Maddie. She thinks she's engaged to him as well.
What?
Yeah. Has he told you who he's inviting this weekend?
Well, I haven't done the players' tickets yet. Why? You don't fancy him yourself, do you?
Not if he was the last man on earth.
Claudia, when you finish gossiping, could you come in here, please? I need dictation.
Don't let him turn you, Stevie, for God's sake!
Look, am I coming on or what?
No.
Look, Gaffer, I'm sorry if you heard that before, but this situation has got to be resolved. We need a manager.
Yes, and until further notice, that's me. So let's just you and me get on with what we're paid to do and let Linda Block worry about everything else, OK? Right, off you come, Pegsy. All right, well played, son. Well played.
Here's to the fortunes we're both going to make and all those starring roles you're going to find me.
Well, like I said, darling, it's a bit quiet right now. Not an awful lot about.
Oh, come on, Lau. Don't make me beg. There must be something. I don't care if it's not the West End. I'll do anything, provided it's tasteful.
Well, it was a good session when you finally got into it. But don't worry about cleaning up today, Pegsy, all right? You go and get a shower. I'm going to put up the squad list for Charlton after lunch, OK?
But I have no experience of the manager's job, and I have a World Cup to prepare for as a player.
You're better than any one of those losers who's been mentioned so far. Ian Coates is at 10 to 1, and he's drawn out in a clinic.
Look, the fans think you walk on water. Mrs. Block obviously rates you, and you've got the respect of everybody in this room, right?
Right.
What more do you need? Won't you at least think about it?
Souvenir of your first ever first team selection.
You didn't nick it.
No, idiot. I typed the list out for David. I just had another one printed out. Have you called Dad yet?
I'm only in the squad, Nick. I'll probably be 17th man.
They must have all started out like this. David Beckham, Michael Owen, Carl Fletcher. Today, Harchester Canal. Tomorrow, some fancy London dinner with Gary Peggs winning Player of the Year.
Slow down, Nick. I just want to remember this moment.
It won't compete with any of his sponsorship deals, and on top of that, they're offering 5% of their net.
I'm sorry.
You haven't heard a word I've said, have you? I'm trying to pitch you a video game deal worth over $500,000 if it goes off in Japan, and you're off on Cloud Cuckoo Land.
I'm sorry. Look, this afternoon I went to see Mrs. Block. I proposed myself as manager of Harchester United.
Well, that's brilliant. Let's celebrate.
Tash, no. It seemed like a good idea at the time, or the lads want me to do it. I think mostly to save them from people who'd be worse than me, but, well, I have no experience. You know, some of the things Linda Block was asking me, I had no idea how to answer them.
No offence, sweetheart, but you never said you were coming down, and I've made other arrangements with the lads.
Slip, babes. I'll make it worth your while.
No, darling, I can't. I'm sorry. Look, I'll see you at midnight.
This is no kind of life, Stevie. We need our own place.
Excuse me.
Look, I'd never have thought about being an agent till Dad gave me a little push. It's the best thing that could have ever
Have a
happened
word,
to me.
mate.
But now I'm in a meeting.
Yeah, I know. It's just that the other lads are going to be on to you. I want to get my 2 pennyworths in first. You know that deal which Linda's talking to my agent about?
What has that to do with me?
Well, the thing is that Al should sort that out at the other clubs I've been at. And if you're going to be a new gaffer, I'd expect you to sort Linda and the board out for me.
Hi, Claudia Spence, Linda Block's PA. We met this morning.
Oh, yeah.
I was hoping I'd run into you. I've got your complimentary ticket for the Charlton game on Saturday.
Stevie never said anything.
Oh, are you out of town that day?
No, actually, I'm around.
Then I'm sure he wanted you to have this. You are his fiancée, after all.
Thanks.
If he hasn't mentioned it, why not surprise him? Would you like me to organise a limo to get you to the lair?
Yeah.
What are you two lovely ladies talking about?
Nothing.
And then there's the World Cup. What player manager has ever played in a final?
There's always a first. Monday, what matters here is if you want the job. And if the answer's yes, then you can get around all the problems, and a decent assistant could sort most of them out for you.
Monday.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Come on, one snap for tomorrow's paper and I'll leave you alone.
Monday, sit down. Don't want to be sprawled across the papers looking like Mr. Angry.
Drink up. We're going.
You're going to have to get used to it. Be a lot worse to come if you do become manager.
Is Dawn not home?
No, she's out with friends. What can I do for you, Monday? Only it's late and I'm watching some tapes.
I have been to Selina Block this afternoon to apply for the manager's job. Look, perhaps I should have spoken to you first, but anyway, I know I lack experience that you have. You're an excellent coach. I very much enjoy working with you.
Thank you.
And so I would be honored if you would allow me to put your name forward as my number 2.
Well, this is unexpected. Thank you. But I need to think about it, Monday.
You don't like the idea?
I'm knackered, to tell you the truth. I mean, carrying on here after all that stuff with Al. If I stay in football management, and it's a big if at the moment, then I need to work for a boss who knows his job and one who's prepared to take responsibility for all the rubbish. The agents, the board, the press, the logistics, and allows me to concentrate on the football. Now, can you honestly say that you have the experience to do that?
Well, no, but I could learn.
Oh, hello, Monday.
Look, perhaps we can talk more about this tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Where have you been?
I was just down to London, seeing friends and shopping. Oh, yeah, I saw Larry.
I've got an audition tomorrow.
Are you going back to work?
I've got to do something, David. I can't stay in this poxy town just playing the little wife. I've got a bag full of sexy undies here. Come upstairs. I'll model them for you. David? Is it me? Am I the problem? I know you're not asleep, David. You can't keep bottling things up forever. Gotta talk about it sometime.
Mr. Spears?
All right, Gary.
About tomorrow, I don't suppose there's any chance. Well, I was just wondering, am I just going to make up the numbers, or will it be...
Well, Gary, you know that I can't really tell you about that,
Right,
don't you?
sorry.
But I must say that there is a fair chance that you may be included in the action. OK, this is our last training session before the Charlton game tomorrow, and I want to concentrate on corners, seeing as set pieces are Charlton's speciality. Now, you've got to put the Champions League behind you. I know that some of you might think that tomorrow is a nothing game, but it's not. This is where we start to fight back. This is where we start to get back our reputation. So we're out of the Champions League. All the more reason to show why we got there in the first place. OK? Let's go.
Joanna Flynn? Hello, Dawn, darling. Long time no see. You look fabulous. Listen, I'll see you in a bit.
Play the ball to Pegsy.
Pegsy, to feet! To feet!
Good ball, Pegsy.
Come on! But if I come short and short to feet, I expect to receive the ball.
Yeah, but I don't want you to show to feet. But the way to beat Charlton, right, is to play the ball in behind and into the channel. So just look to get in behind the Charlton defence. I show defeat you, give me the ball, okay? Hello, David Spears. Well, yeah, I can be right over. Andy! Carry on up here for me, will you? I've got to go over and see Mrs. Block at the stadium. But why, I don't know.
David, that may have something to do with me. I talked to her about my proposals.
You what? I told you that I haven't made my mind up, and you go off and talk to the CEO without my consent. What do you think you're playing at?
I just thought...
Save it, Monday. I don't want to know.
If you're old enough to be sent to some desert to fight for your country, then we're old enough to get married. Sorry. I mean, it's all right for them. They've had their fun. And now they're just jealous that it's all over.
Thanks, Dawn. That was great.
It was rubbish. Let me do it again.
Really, Dawn, what you did was fine. We'll be in contact with your agent.
You think I'm too old, don't you? I can do young. I'm an actress.
Please?
Well, I hope you've had a good laugh watching this past-it has-been making a fool of herself. Did you write this? But it's rubbish. I've read better recipes.
Has Stevie asked you to send out any comps to Yasmin Shawcross?
No.
OK. I'll have to sort it. I'll need her phone number.
What? I'm not giving you her phone number. And if he hasn't left a ticket for her, then that's maybe because he doesn't want her to come.
He might not, but I do.
OK, let's rewind and start from the beginning. What are you talking about?
If I tell you, you have to help me and keep it a secret.
Or
I'll have to kill you. Stevie scumbag sure, but Andre what's-his-face a pound that he could sleep with me before Andre did. He then told the whole of the first team that he had slept with me and that I was gagging for it, which incidentally I didn't and I'm not. The man has 2 fiancées who don't know about each other. What do you think I should do?
Right. This is Yasmin's home number. And this is her mobile.
Mrs. Block wants to see me.
Come in. Hi.
You asked to see me.
Yes, I did. Sit down. Tea? Coffee?
I have a game less than 24 hours away, so...
Right. Well, I'll get straight to the point then, shall I? I've had a proposal concerning you. Oh, you and Monday, actually. Or rather, Monday and you. What do you reckon?
Well, I prefer not to discuss it this side of the Charlton game. Now, if you don't mind.
Have I done something to offend you, David?
No. No. I'm just, Actually, yes, you have. I find what's been going on over the past 24 hours discourteous and cowardly and bad for the team and for Monday. And coming from someone with your reputation for fairness, I'm surprised.
Haven't you got some work to be getting on with, Claudia? How have I been unfair?
I lost one game, Linda. All right, now, it was a pretty vital game, I accept that. But there were reasons. The place was in chaos. But on the basis of that one game, you have tried me and sentenced me to the chop.
You're a coach, not a manager.
And since when has Monday been a manager? Look, you've got a pretty thin squad, Linda. And you're fighting on 2 fronts, the Premiership and the UEFA Cup. Now, how does it make sense to take your single best player and instead of letting him do the job he's good at, shoving him into one that he's got no experience of at all?
Oh, so you're saying I should have considered you for the job? David, you tried to hand in your notice yesterday.
Yeah, and you refused to accept it, Linda. So if I'm good enough for the Charlton game, then why aren't I good enough full stop?
So, as I see it, playing it into my feet when I come short.
Look, we shouldn't be having this meeting.
But David is right. We need to get our reputation back, and this is how I think we do.
Yeah, David's right, and he's the manager for the Charlton game, so shouldn't we be listening to him?
Well, what Monday's saying makes sense, all right?
Right, here are your tickets. Any spares, return them to me at reception, OK, guys? The players' lounge passes are in the envelopes, so try not to lose them.
All set for the game? I saw Nicky sorted the tickets. I suppose the Stevie Shaw fan club has already started camping outside the lair.
No, I don't bother with comps much. I would have invited you, but you'll already be there.
Stevie, you ready to come back to hotel?
I tell you what, you have a drink waiting for me after the match and we'll take it from there.
That's not all that'll be waiting, matey boy.
I think we need to talk.
Hello, you two. Come and have a drink.
We'd love to, but we can't. 24 hours before game, no alcohol.
Oh, stupid rule. I won't tell on you, I promise.
Really? We shouldn't.
Sit down, or I'll get my husband to drop you both. Joke. Lighten up the pair of you. 3 vodka and oranges, please. Only, put all the vodkas in this glass.
What do you think you're playing at?
I'm sorry?
Stuff in the canteen. What do you think it's going to achieve apart from confusing everyone?
I don't think it's confusing. You said yourself the Charlton game is important. I agree. We need to be prepared.
Yeah, but you see, Monday, there is no we. I'm the manager.
Yes, but what?
Thought about your offer, Monday, and the answer is no.
Why?
Because my days of being anyone's number 2 are over.
But if we lose the game on Saturday, you'll be out of a job.
So be it. But I'll be back. And if I have to take on a conference side and claw my way back through the league with them, then I will do that. But I will be a manager. It's either that or quit football altogether.
I had no idea you felt like this.
Well, neither did I, until now.
I wish I could wish you luck tomorrow.
If that means you'll put in anything less than 110% tomorrow, tell me now and I'll drop you.
I will do my job. I always do.
Is that Yasmin Shawcross? Hi, my name's Claudia Spence. I'm calling from Harchester United. Sorry it's such short notice, but Stevie asked me to call. He wanted to know if you're free for the game tomorrow.
You think I drink too much, don't you? Well, you're right, I do. But you know what? I don't care.
Mrs. Spears, shall I call you a cab?
To go where? Home? No, thank you. How old are you?
24.
Did you know that you're past it sexually? Whereas I'm in my prime. I like muscly legs. What do you say we go up to your room? No strings, no one gets hurt. Just a nice afternoon.
You're on your own, mate. Thanks for drinks, Mrs. Spears.
Scared I'll wear you out? Let's have another drink. I'll pay.
Gaffer. I hate to bother you, mate.
If you want Tash, she's not here.
No, it is you I've come to see.
Well, if you want to talk to me, I'm afraid he's part of the parcel. I haven't had a bet in 5 months, and he still thinks he has to hang around my neck every night before a game like some flaming grey albatross.
What's the matter, Monday?
Now, this must strictly be between us. David Spears does not want to be my number 2. He's going to fight me for the job.
Well, he's had his chance. Took us out of the Champions League.
He lost 1 game, and I think we had something to do with that, don't you?
And so you think he'd be the better choice?
No way. Look, Monday could bring some serious talent to this club, Jay.
I'm staying out of this.
You really don't think I can do this, do you, Jamie?
Well, the important thing isn't whether I think you can manage the club. It's whether you think you can. Another one.
Right, Jamie. I was looking for Danny, actually. It's just, well, you were in the youth team last year, and I thought...
First night nerves, eh?
Yeah.
You see your name on that team sheet, you get high as a kite.
But mine now, you just want out, yeah? Your mind screaming, I can't do it.
Yeah.
We've all been there, Pegsy. My first game, I sat on the bench praying that the manager would forget I was there.
Look, it's the waiting that's the killer. But as soon as you get out there, you get on the pitch, it's all over, mate. It melts away. You'll be fine, honest.
I'm so sorry, David. I'm so sorry.
Get it.
Don't leave me. You can't keep running away from me. Got to talk about it sometime.
There's nothing to talk about, Dawn.
Me and Alan. I know you know. What kind of man are you? Don't you care that your wife and your boss went to bed?
I don't want to talk about Alan. Not now and not ever.
you want me to leave?
Dawn, why does everything always have to be about you? I mean, if I haven't been the model husband, then please try and understand why. I'm doing a job that almost everyone in the world is just waiting for me to be sacked from. Have you any idea what that feels like?
You're saying you don't love me anymore, Davy. Right, that's it.
Where are you going?
I don't know, but I'm not staying where nobody wants me. If you want a wife, come and get me. Come and fight for me for a change, you sad excuse for a man.
Just 4 days after their Champions League elimination, Harchester United return to the Lair for this important league game against Charlton. Harchester need to consolidate. They're without a full-time manager, and the future of star striker Cole Fletcher's still in the balance. And that means caretaker boss David Spears is desperate for a win to convince these fans he's the man for the job.
Andy, I'll see you in the change room. I'll catch you up, all right?
Good luck, Gary.
Dawn, listen. If you're still picking up your messages, then please just give us a call. You don't need to talk to me, all right? I just need to know you're okay. All right, I'll speak to you later. Bye.
I wish David Spears had told me his wife wasn't well. I've got a spare ticket now. Though from what I hear, she's probably got a hangover from hell.
OK, here we go. Mission Don't Mess with Claudia goes into action. Now remember, we have to keep them apart until Stevie shows his face after the match. Then we release the dogs.
Look, are you sure about this, Claudia?
Don't go soft on me now, girl. Yasmin?
Yes.
I'm Claudia Spence. We spoke on the phone.
Oh, hi. Thanks for arranging the car for me. I've normally got to make my own way to matches.
This is Nikki. She's going to take you to the Players' Lounge.
Okay, great.
This way. So how long have you been engaged for?
1 down, 1 to go.
So, can Harchester bounce back after their Champions League elimination to Real Mallorca? Some might be surprised to find David Spears still in charge.
You should have seen her, man. She was off her head. What, drunk? Slightly. She could hardly speak. I mean, she had her hand so far up under his trousers. Every time he opened his mouth, you could see a glint of her wedding ring.
Stevie, be quiet, yeah? We're talking about manager's wife here.
Soon to be an ex-manager.
And she didn't seem too bored about who she was married to last night.
All right. You read today's papers? Linda is talking to Peter Varney about Cleversley. It seems now they are 3.
No, he won't move. Listen, how do you think Stevie's doing?
I think he's worried about his contract. We spoke about that the other night.
Oh, did he?
Stevie, have you got a minute?
What's that, boss? Well, Mundy and I have just been having a bit of a chat, and he reckons you might have some worries about your contract, so I think it's best if I drop you for today's game.
What? What, you want him on the bench?
No. You're not playing, mate. You drop. Sorry.
Well, you can't do that half an hour.
You're not right in the head.
How dare you use this to get me stiffed? I mentioned my contract days ago. We ain't a flaming gaffer yet, you know. And the way things are going, I hope you never are.
Sorry I'm late. The traffic was awful. I haven't missed anything, have I?
Oh, no. The fun's just about to start.
You all right, Gary? Hey, just enjoy the occasion, all right?
Biggs, just watch how Charlton set out this storm, okay?
Easy, Mundy. Don't confuse the boy. All right, now, Fletch, if you need to drop deep to find some space, then do it, all right?
Well, don't leave me isolated.
Well, which one is it?
What do you mean, Fletch?
Well, he's saying stay up, you're saying feel free to wander. Which one is it?
Well, don't be difficult, Fletch. You know what I mean.
No, I don't. Who's in charge here?
I am.
All right, lads, that's it.
Come on, stick together. Remember, you're a team. This is our chance to prove ourselves, prove what we can do. All right? Now keep focused. Let's go.
Isn't that Yasmin Shawcross? I wonder who she's with.
No idea.
I'm surprised she's here. Still, from what Stevie says, she'll go to anything as long as it's free. She'll be getting drunk and flush her boobs later. She usually does.
I'm sure I recognise that girl. Well, I know. Isn't that the air hostess that was stalking Stevie a couple of months back? What's she doing here? Sad cow.
I don't know.
And here come the two teams, and surprising news from the Harchester camp. Captain Stevie Shaw's been omitted. He's not even on the subs bench. Mundy Bandili takes over the captain's armband amid speculation he may be appointed the new manager of Harchester in the next 48 hours.
Where is he?
And one can only wonder why the Harchester skipper Stevie Shaw is out of the squad for
Give
this.
us a drink, mate.
You know the rules, I can't.
Come on.
Against Mallorca.
Job's worth.
Behind the importance of this game, he must have picked up some sort of injury or illness. Will Charlton Athletic go into this game having won their last 2 away games? They are high in confidence. The same cannot be said of Harchester United, who get us underway. From the kick-off, it's delivered back to Fletcher, who gives it away.
Amateurs.
And Charlton on the attack straight away here. The ball delivered in here towards Kinsella. And Harchester United have made a lame start to this game. Kinsella going close. And Harchester United already warming up their substitutes. Once again, Harchester are backing off here, and that invites Charlton to attack again. Here's Jonathan Johansson for Charlton. He's pulled it wide. How they're missing Stevie Shaw. There's Gary Peggs in the squad for the first time for Harchester today.
That's my brother. He's warming up.
That's great, love, but no offence. I came here to see Stevie, not your brother.
I'm just going to the loo.
Would you like me to show you where they are?
No, I'll be fine.
Where's she going? She's after Stevie, I'll have her.
Oh, I'm sure he'll still be in the changing room.
Here comes Charlton again. And Jamie Parker's
Stevie?
goal is being peppered by shots.
What are you doing here?
You invited me. I thought I was coming to see you play. Never mind, I'm just going to the ladies, and you can get your fiancé a drink.
Great. Just wondering.
Still 0-0. First serious attack here for Harchester, and it all breaks down. Here's Chrissy Powell. Throw into Harchester United. Andrei Belanov. And that's Harchester's first attempt on goal. And would you believe it's taken them 46 minutes to achieve that? This first half has belonged almost exclusively to Charlton Athletic, and yet they haven't got a goal to show for it. They're in a hurry to get on with this throw-in. Alan Kirbishley will be disappointed his side haven't scored. They've done just about everything else. And David Spears has some hard talking to do to his team at half-time. They look disorganised, especially in midfield. And at the break here, it's Harchester United 0, Charlton 0.
Right, the midfield is a mess, so we're going to go to 1 up front, 5 across the middle. Fletch, you think that ankle's going to hold out?
I don't know.
All right, I can't risk it. Pegsy, get stripped. I'm putting you on the wing.
You're leaving me on my own up front.
Yeah, no choice. Now, Danny, I'm moving you to the centre of the park, right? Now, you're the boss there. You let Andre and Gary know exactly where you want it, all right? Hey, just keep it simple. Play what you see, all right?
Stevie, sweetheart, what happened? Why aren't you playing?
Yasmin.
Oh no, this is going to get totally out of hand.
Get your hands off my Stevie, you witch!
I mean, you're Stevie, a deranged tart. Call security and get that slag out of here.
Please, girls. Nikki, how on earth did this happen?
All right, lads, keep it focused. Right from the top. Show 'em who's boss.
The future in my hands. That is a brave thing to do.
Well, you're all that stands between me and my P45. It's a good luck.
You too.
And Harchester United return to the field for the second half after a very disappointing opening 45 minutes against Charlton. Belanov had their only chance in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Mark Fish has been a virtual spectator in the Charlton defence. And a change at half-time. Gary Peggs makes his Harchester United debut.
If I've never slept with him, then what's this doing on my finger?
What the hell is that doing on her finger, Stevie?
Nikki, will you call security?
My brother's on, sorry.
Do something!
Like what?
That one aimed in towards Bandili. Touched off to Rawsall. Mack now for Harchester United. Belanoff calling for the ball. He has Peggs available down the right-hand side. Here's Gary Peggs. Decent cross in towards Bandili, and that's much better by Harchester United.
Which one of us are you engaged to?
Tell us, Stevie.
Yeah, please tell us.
No, I never made any promises.
You pig! You've been stringing us both along. I can't see you this weekend. I've got a train. All the time you're with her. I don't believe this. You miserable scum!
Throw this Thousand Island. Take ages to get off this seat.
Be careful.
Careful! Not anymore where this comes from.
This is Peggs. Showing very few nerves in his first appearance for Harchester. And he's fed Bandili here. It's Mundy Bandili. Well, Harchester look a completely different side. David Spears obviously has changed things round.
Come on! Again! Come on! Not the feet! Not the feet! Not the feet!
What the hell's going on here? She shouldn't be here. We're engaged to me. Okay, stop.
Claudia, would you like to explain this? Right. Well, would you show these two ladies where they can get cleaned up and then order them cabs?
Mrs. Black, I'm very...
You are fined 2 weeks' wages and the cost of dry cleaning bills, and you're banned from ever having guests again. Do I make myself clear? And if that means I'm missing any important action, you're going to wish you'd never been born.
Rawsall now for Harchester United. He looks so comfortable on the ball. Picks out Peggs, who's had a good second half. Bandili! Mundy Bandili scores for Harchester. It's Monday on a Saturday for Harchester, and the fans celebrate a well-deserved goal for Mundy Bandili. Mundy Bandili goes to his manager. The two seem in unison. I wonder if that'll be the case in the next 48 hours. Harchester won.
Oh dear. All for the sake of £1.
You did this?
Yep. Now let me tell you how it's going to be. You're going to go into that changing room and tell your mucky little gang that you have never slept with me. And don't think about lying, because I will know. And if you think today was bad, it's nothing to the hell I'll make your life. Gabish?
So we're in stoppage time at the end of the game. Belanoff chasing this ball. Here's Andrei Belanoff. Bandili calling for it. Aimed in towards Rawsall. Is that the last action of the game? Kirbishley's side close to defeat. Kindly with a clearance, it's all over! David Spears has 3 points to put on his CV if he wants to be Harchester United's next manager. Mundy Bandili has a goal to put on his CV if he wants to be the new boss. This was a superb second half display by Harchester United, crowned with that goal by Bandili, and it ends 1-0 to Harchester. Monday, well, you must have done your campaign to be Harchester's next manager. A great deal of good with that goal.
No, I am talking to you as a player only, nothing else. But what I can say is that the whole team played well. David Spears made some changes at half-time, and they were the right changes. I think without those, we would not have won the game.
Mundy, do you have any comment to the fans about whether or not you'll be taking over as manager?
Look, let us just enjoy the win, eh?
Well, many thanks for talking to us, Mundy. Gary Peggs, I wonder if you'll do the honours by presenting the Man of the Match award. Mundy Bandili, Man of the Match.
Congratulations, Monday.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
the best.
Great goal. Maybe, but there would not have been any goals if you had not changed the lineup. Look, you are right. I am not quite ready to be a manager, and so I have a proposition for you. If you want to put yourself forward as manager, I will support you with the players, the fans, and the board. But there is one condition.
Well, what?
You teach me your coaching skills, and let me be your number 2. Deal?
Deal.
Let's see you.
Coming soon on Dream Team.
Prosecution team have revealed the name of their key witness. Her application for witness protection has been turned down.
Huh? Who the hell is that? I think it was... No, it cannot be.
It's Jamie Parker.